because of his versatility. I think that's one of his greatest strengths. Not only can he play the 3 or 4, he can go inside and outside too.
Bairstow, the pass to Rose. "14 feet away. Gibson dishes to Dunley. Just 5 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And guys, when you talk about Thaddeus Young, last year was another solid season for him. Excellent job finishing around the rim as usual. Solid rebounding numbers, but still trying to improve his consistency from the three. He started the season strong in that department and kind of fell off a bit at the end.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Here's Larkin, following the score by Derrick Rose. Looking to end the run. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man. Thaddeus Young, he's really entering the prime of his career right now at age 27. Hard to believe he's now in his 9th season. Only spent 1 year in college. Still plenty of room to grow.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Shane Larkin. Mirotic has checked in for the Bulls. Now here's Rose. He's got 8. Pass to Butler. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
There's the dish to Ellington. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Ellington's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
It's stolen by Jack. Robinson kicks to Jack. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And the Bulls making a change here. Brooks checked in. Here's Young. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And guys, looking at Jarrett Jack, one word comes to mind: professional. I mean, he's as solid as they come. Tough, capable, experienced, and he proved it all again last season.
Chicago calls timeout. Talking about Jarrett Jack, he is especially dangerous at the end of the game. Not only does he make great decisions, Clark, he was a top 10 free throw shooter last season.
Yeah, experienced, tough-minded ball handlers and shot makers are always valuable, especially when it's winning time.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Brooklyn. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Bulls. That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. And so he hits both.
And listen, the Nets had an up and down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
Now here is Jack. And Young, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Young's got his third basket of the night.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Butler on the wing. Ellington defending. And Gibson kicks to Holiday. Clock at 6. From deep. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. For the Nets, and they're driving. They were fantastic, Clark. Second in the league last. Field goal percentage off those drives.
And a big reason for that is the strength and size of their guards, because they all can finish in traffic, and that's how you get high shooting percentages. You have to make tough shots against contact.
Donald Sloan's checked in for the Nets, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Jack. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Holiday goes in. Good on the shot. Holiday's got 8.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
Knocks it loose. Inside, here's Brooks. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Now here is Jack. He's got 5. Brooks on the double team, and Jack kicks to Sloan. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Holiday goes in, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Holiday brings the double team, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. And for Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
Portis, he's checked in for Chicago. McDermott comes in for Jimmy Butler. Nets trail by 6.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
Here's Sloan. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Portis.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish the job.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Sloan, guarded by Holiday. Lopez passes to Young. Lopez, a screen on Holiday. Here's Sloan. That'll do it for the first half.
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there on the basketball floor here for the new season ahead?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. So just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Great to have you back, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball short.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The largest lead for them during the period was 4. That's going to do it for now as the second half is just...
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
And what a game for Holiday. 15 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Hey, Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Ellington in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
a one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Nets were pretty far back from relevance at times last season, as we saw. It took a late-season hot streak for them, Greg, to get into the playoff picture.
Yeah, and that was a neck-and-neck race with the Pacers right till the very end. Not exactly what they had in mind at the start of the season, but they did pull through. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Chicago calls timeout.
And, you know, for the Nets, they ended up being bounced out of the first round, fell to the #1 seed Hawks. They put up a good fight against Atlanta and made the series interesting, but still came up short.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. Jack dishes to Ellington. Back to Jack. The Nets working the ball around now. Bogdanovich, and a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got 4 assists now tonight.
And for the Nets in the postseason, they did have a good showing despite that early exit. Many people expected the Hawks to sweep, but they took them to 6 games and capped what was an interesting year for Brooklyn overall.
So it's Brooklyn now. Nets trail by 10. Here's Ellington. Great D that time from Gibson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Rose kicks to Holiday. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holiday's got 18 points.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Down low, here's Young. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4.